Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy. We're here this evening, as we promised back a month ago when we kicked off this event. And this is for Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic. And what Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic is all about is about granting wishes for children with illnesses. Now, it's not necessarily an illness that's going to be necessarily that the child is dying from, but it is an illness nonetheless that is affecting the families, because it's not just the child that is affected. A lot goes into this. And by the way, if you're watching this on replay, please do like, comment, and share this. So anyway, what I put together back in July, and it took us a few months to actually put this together, was a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish. And I'll tell you, we're still adding to it as we move forward. And basically what it is we're looking for donations to Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic. And by the way, down below this page, there is a link. Just click on that. It'll take you right to the donation page. And it's also going to list in there what is going on with this event. And basically the way it's working is, if you will donate, you open your wallet, open your heart for these families, you have the for every $25, or if just $25 donation, you have the opportunity to win basically a week's vacation. And it's basically going to be pretty much funded for you for the whole thing. What we have, and it's pretty exciting. So we have a 32-foot motorhome, Class C motorhome. We have a Gettysburg campground up at Drummer Boy. We have a campsite for you for the whole week. On top of that, we have a $200 food gift card. We have a $50 Visa gift card. We have wood for you, so you can have those campfires. I have a round of golf for two at the links at Gettysburg. By the way, all this stuff is listed. I have also for the family to go out, and if anybody has ever heard of escape rooms, you get to go out and see if you can escape from a room, and it's the oldest escape room. It really has some history. It's in Gettysburg. By the way, all this is happening up in Gettysburg. And we have many more events lined up for the family, for the lucky family that's going to win that event. So, but let's say if you decided to open up your wallet a little bit wider and put $100 in, you're going to have 4 chances for that in the drawing. And the drawing is going to be live January 21st. And then you get to go ahead and schedule at that point your vacation. So, we appreciate all the support so far that we've gotten. It's starting off slow. We've got a major mountain to climb, but we've got a lot of time on our hands too. And we're going to be reaching out to a number of different people. Now, I know some of you might be, because this is the internet, right? And I know some of you might be saying, well, Paul, geez, I'm down here in Louisiana, or I'm out here in California or Chicago, whatever. That's okay, because guess what's going to happen? In the event that you are the lucky winner, all you need to do is fly into BWI or even Reagan National here in Virginia. And I personally will pick you up at the airport in that motorhome, and we'll take you on up to that campground. So it's going to be a great event. And I tell you, for somebody that takes a week vacation, what better way to do it than in Gettysburg? Because there's a heck of a lot of things that are happening up there, and we've got a lot more things to share with you. But now, without further ado, what I want to do is I bring up a family here. This is a family that received a camper from Make-A-Wish, and I'll let them tell you their story and what it means to them. So again, I do appreciate you all joining. Appreciate you watching this on replay. And let's bring them up. We have Victoria and Amelia. If we could give them a big welcome here. There we are. Are you here? Okay. Victoria, and there's Amelia. How you doing, Amelia?
Good.
Good. Okay. Now, how old are you, Amelia?
6.
You're 6 years old. And so what did you get for your wish?
Camper.
A camper. Oh, wow. And so now, where have you gone in your camper? Didn't you guys took quite a trip, didn't you?
Where'd we go?
Mm.
We drove around the country and went to 11 different national parks.
Wow, that is exciting. Now you got this camper because something else had transpired. And because of everything going on, what wish did you lose?
What was your original wish?
To go on a Disney cruise.
To go on a Disney cruise. So instead, you got a camper, right? Now, how long would that have Disney cruise have been?
One.
I think maybe a week. We never far enough into it.
Right. So, but now instead you have a camper, and it's more than just one time, right?
We get to keep it forever.
That's it. So now, so you took a trip. You say for 18 days?
Yep.
And you went to 11 different national parks.
Yep.
That is awesome. And so now I take it the camper's put away for the winter?
We are getting ready to winterize it. We haven't quite yet.
Okay. Yep, it's getting very close to that. But you have some things lined up for next year?
Yes, we do.
What do you have lined up for next year?
I'm sorry.
Somebody's happy there.
He's trying to get up here with us.
Right.
Just some local things for right now, like Rocky Gap, and actually we're gonna go stay in Gettysburg once.
Okay, awesome.
But that's all lined up so far.
Awesome. Where are you going to go in Gettysburg?
I think it is called Gettysburg Campground. We had friends stay there, and we really liked it, so we want to try it.
That's awesome. That's really good. Now, so in your mind, are you I guess happier the fact that things worked out the way they did for you? Then why?
Are you happier with the camper?
Yes.
Oh yeah. She loves to camp. We always tent camp, and she loves that. So when they brought her the idea of a camper, she hopped right on that. She was ready to throw that Disney cruise wish away. So yeah,
so now you get to sleep up off. You get to sleep up off the ground. You don't have to set up a tent anymore, right? You have a bathroom that you can go use in the middle of the night, right?
Yeah.
Nice hot shower, right? All those good things.
And bunk beds, right?
And bunk beds, that's right, don't you? Right? Now, do you sleep in the top bunk or the one on the bottom?
Either, because both of there's enough room for all of my 3 brothers and me.
Is there? Okay. So you share? What a nice sister you are. So folks, this is what Make-A-Wish is all about. And I am just fortunate to be the one that 4 years ago to take the phone call from a Make-A-Wish and be able to set things up. But back then it was only like one a year. This year we have filled 7. I say Make-A-Wish has filled 7 wishes for families, and I've got 2 more that are working. It's probably going to be pushed till next year due to the fact of availability. But I do appreciate everybody that has donated, and if you can find it in your hearts, and it's something you can afford. And listen, if you can't afford the $25, any amount will do, because it all adds up. And it's not just families that are getting campers. There's families that are getting computers. There's families that are getting to go out in submarines. I mean, there's all different types of wishes. I'm going to be covering a couple of those things on another live event. But so where do you keep your camper, Victoria? Keep it at the house?
No, we actually park it at my mom's because she has a whole lot of room. So we leave it at her house.
Gotcha. Now, so how many in the family again? Was it 4? 5? I mean, hold it. Was it 6?
Yeah, we're a family of 6.
6. Now, hold it. Are you counting your 4-legged family members too?
No, he makes 7. We only have 1.
Okay. See, now did he go with you as well?
Actually, we picked him up on our way home from our trip. So.
Oh, okay. So that's another memory that you made.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this, right?
Yeah.
Instead of making memories for just 1 week, you're making multiple memories forever, right?
Yeah, we'll have it forever.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And I take it she's looking forward to Senior Week?
Oh, yeah. She's already told us so many times when she's an adult, she gets to keep it.
That's it. And maybe if you're good, mommy and daddy, you can go with her, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Well, by then she's going to know how to do all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. They love to help us stabilize it and hitch and unhitch, and yeah.
That's awesome. You're going to have to keep me posted on when you plan on going to Gettysburg next year. Now, of all the people that are in here this evening, does anybody have any questions for Victoria or Amelia this evening? I don't know if we had any questions here, but let me see if we have any things here. Brad, appreciate you joining us here this evening. Wayne Kern from Bel Air. Appreciate that, Wayne. We've got Glenn Littlefield. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Glenn. Really do appreciate that. And by the way, and Wayne, we appreciate your donation a couple weekends. I appreciate that very much so. So we have a few people on here, but does anybody have a question for either Victoria or Amelia while we're on here? Like I say, I try to keep these things short and sweet. Amelia, do you have anything you'd like to tell us?
You want to show him your shirt real quick? She's got a shirt that Make-A-Wish bought her when we got the camper.
Okay.
It says Amelia's Camping Crew on it, and it's a picture she drew. And they got one for everybody in our family. So she wanted to show that.
Oh, that's awesome. So now, tell us again the trailer that you received.
It was a Springdale 260BH.
That's it. That's good. So you remember that. So that's a nice. So the nice thing about that trailer, it has bunk beds, the oversized bunks in the back. But this particular one, keeping it at the length it is, it's under 30 feet. It still has a dinette and a sofa because they turn the sofa sideways. There's no slide out, but then it has a walk around queen bed. So that's very, very helpful from a standpoint of somebody that needs to tow it, and maybe they have a smaller tow vehicle. But more importantly, because you're going out to these national parks, it made it a little bit easier for you camping, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So that's awesome. Well, everybody loved the shirt there, Amelia. That's very nice. So did you pick out the colors?
She did pick the color, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, that's great. Did you hurt your wrist? Is that why you have that thing around your wrist?
No, it's a band.
Is that what that is? Okay. Well, that's awesome. Well, great. Well, listen, we do appreciate you coming on here this evening, telling your story. And folks, those of you watching here live, those of you watching on replays, please do like, comment, and share this video. Let's get the word out. Let's collect get some funds for Make-A-Wish. Unfortunately, with everything going on, their donations have shrunk, but their expenses have gone up considerably because of the restraints. Because obviously most of these families, because of what they want to do, most families aren't going to be able to go on cruises. They're not going to want to stay in hotels. They're not going to be flying. So what better way to make memories that are going to last a lifetime than to have a camper out there? Would you agree there, Victoria?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was a great way to, get a wish for her, and she really enjoyed it, and we'll get to enjoy it for the rest of our lives. So we really appreciate what you and Make-A-Wish did for us.
Well, I tell you, it was Make-A-Wish. I have the easy job, okay, but I enjoy it because I get to meet people like you and the children that are most deserving of these gifts. That's for sure. So appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you taking time out this evening. And
yeah, thank you for having us.
And now remember what I told you. Now, obviously you didn't have to call me the whole 18 days you were out. I guess you picked up real quick on all that stuff.
Well, you showed us around pretty good. So
well, listen, I'm only a phone call away because remember one important thing: you're the frustrated one. I'm not when you don't know how to do something, right?
Oh, yeah, my husband still has your number saved in his phone. Your card's still in his truck. He's
okay. Well, awesome. Well, listen, again, appreciate you guys coming out. Look forward to catching up with you all next year.
Thank you.
Bye, Amelia.
Bye.
Take care. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So that was Victoria and Amelia. I do appreciate them coming on here this evening, and I hope you can find it in your hearts to help this great cause, because it is a great cause. And I tell you, it gives me chills when these families come in and I get to talk to them, find out what they're going through. And it really does change you in a way. I mean, we're so fortunate to have what we have and to see these people. And by the way, just so that you know, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, because what I have started doing, and I started from the month of September when their fundraising starts for their year begins September for their fiscal year. I promised to Make-A-Wish for this campaign. Although this campaign is going through January 21st, my campaign and what I am going to do for Make-A-Wish is going for their whole fiscal year. And I'm donating $50 for every sale that I make every month. And thus far, I had 8 sales in September. I had 8 sales in October. And so I've already donated $800. Looks like November, right now I'm at 10. So, but every month I'm going to be donating $50 to this great cause. So I am putting my money where my mouth is, and I really appreciate anybody else. I don't care how small of a donation or how large of a donation you want to make, because it all adds up and it's going to go to a great cause. So again, thank you very much. Like, comment, share this video, and we'll see you again soon to talk more about Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic. Have a great evening.